I'm Casey.
And I'm Kit.
And together we are Flower Duet.
Sisters and design partners Kit Wirtz and Casey Schwartz are the women behind this budding floral business, which is going on 20 plus years strong. They can be found in a 4,500 square foot warehouse and studio space in Torrance. Due to the former stay-at-home order in response to the rise in COVID cases in late 2020, a personal visit was not possible. So I did the next best thing, Zoom. Let me just say, ladies, my mission here was to find businesses that are surviving and thriving during the coronavirus pandemic. And not only did I find that in you guys, but I fell head over heels for your flower business.
We started our whole business years ago. I had experience on board ships doing flowers, which is centuries ago, but landed here in California, and my sister was getting married, and she asked me if I could do her wedding flowers. So we did. We went to the flower market in downtown LA, and I fell in love with flowers, and I wanted to learn more. And then I wanted to share the love with my friends. So we started taking our friends to the flower market and teaching them flowers together as a team. And it was our friends who said, hey, you should do this as a business. So in 1999, we started Flower Duet, and it was flower arranging parties. So we'd come to your house, bring the flowers, bring our knowledge, and teach your friends how to make flowers. And then those people started getting married, so then we started doing weddings. And this was all part-time while we had full-time corporate jobs. And then about 10 years ago, we turned it into a full-time business.
It's a business that has received global and local, of course, fanfare. But when that very globe shut down due to the coronavirus pandemic, Casey and Kit relied on one of Flower Duet's specialties that was already in play: teaching.
It's really been very heavy on the classes. We'll be teaching here at our studio space in Torrance, but also at the Huntington Botanic Gardens. We do the whole garden club circuit for lectures, and we've been involved with some bigger operations with the Slow Flower Movement and have done big events for them. But also here in the South Bay, we're on a bunch of hotel lists as a preferred vendor to do all of their weddings, and many of the corporate companies in the area also hire us. But all that went away this past year, and yes, it was time to think, what should we do? But luckily, Kit had the great idea 3 years ago to start something called Flower Arranging Fridays. And this is what we were able to really build on with our predicament that we found ourselves in March 14th. So we have over 200 classes online. And so really we were already poised to go ahead and pivot our business towards that, creating 12 weeks of living art camp, online classes for kids. Each week has a different theme, from Minecraft to Frozen, and the most popular theme was Harry Potter. All the flower classes that we do for the living art camp all have to do with STEM. So it's science, it's technology, it's engineering, it's math, and then we add the A with art because it's the art of floral design. So it's really a theme camp disguised as a flower camp.
Fast forward to 2021, and their Living Art Camp has actually catapulted them into a new product they're launching. It's called Living Art Kits, where they do 1 or 2 activities a month with a recipe of flowers to pick up locally, plus the kits can be shipped anywhere. But thinking back to 2020, it was a PPP loan that helped these sisters stay afloat. The money helped cover expenses for the flowers they were purchasing for the videos and for basics, like paying rent. Kit and Casey did choose to pare down their workers during the height of the pandemic, relying on family members to help out instead. But now, all of their freelancers are back. How did they get through it all? They tell me optimism was key. They made a plan and moved forward.
I'm going to cluster the 3 of them together so that the focal point just sort of flows, and then I've got 1, 2, and 3 in the center of my arrangement.
Now I have to show you my masterpiece, but I use that term loosely because by no means is it a masterpiece. But I tried out your floral class, and can you see that? It's a poor attempt at making a floral design, but roses and white flowers and blue flowers. And it was so much fun, and granted, it's flowers, so you can't really go wrong, but the amazing thing about it is flowers make you so happy and joyful, And I think that's what people need now more than ever. So when you're actually touching the flowers and creating art with the flowers, it just evokes happiness.
Completely. And we see it. We have students that have been taking our classes for years. I mean, easily over 10 years. They were at the Huntington and now they're coming here. And even during the pandemic where we weren't offering any classes live, we were delivering buckets of flowers for people to be able to do it at home at their own pace and then tune in to our pre-recorded video or our Zoom lesson online. And it was extraordinary because no one wanted to stop. Because you're right, they needed it to make them happy. And we were there for them through all of it. Didn't matter where we were driving to deliver the flowers and the buckets. We were happy to do so because it actually gave us a little chance to chat with them as well and just a little bit of a visit. Some people don't have anybody else. They just have us and they're quarantined alone. And so we're a little bit of sunshine, I guess, every month or so delivering their flowers. A lot of times people, if it's the first time they've made an arrangement, they go, at the end, they just look at it and they say, I can't believe I did this, or my husband won't believe I did this, or I never thought I could do this. And they're just so happy. And then they say, when's the next class? When can I do this again? And I think that that's the key. It does bring so much joy. And it has actually been scientifically proven that flowers make people happy. And I think making flowers it doubles the happiness because then you know you're empowered. I guess you're empowered that you can do this yourself, and you have the power to make yourself happy. It is empowering, and for anybody and for any age. But we've taught from ages 6 years old to 90.
With the downtown LA Flower Mart up and running, plus local wholesale vendors open for business, Casey and Kit are very busy fulfilling holiday orders, making special occasion arrangements, and yes, conducting their online classes. Visit their website, flowerduet.com, for more information, but beware, happiness will ensue. Not only is your business surviving, but you're just spreading sunshine, joy, and love to everybody.
We like to think so. We hope so. We feel that way at the end of the day when we've taught maybe 80 or 90 people in one day and have made deliveries. We just feel exhausted but delighted at the end of the day that we did bring little sunshine into everybody's house, and makes us want to get up and do it again the next day and the next day and the next day.
What are you looking forward to with your business?
I think a combination. All of my 2020 weddings postponed to 2021. But on the other side, we're hoping that, we can still continue to teach live. But also, we want people to, if they're nervous about it, or now that they've had the experience of Zoom and learning things online, because I think what we really found was there's a huge generation of people who weren't savvy learning online, and even our mom as well. So it was great because they were kind of forced to be able to interact with people. So I think that this situation will grow our other side of the business, which is the online learning, which, like Kit said, we've got 3 years worth of incredible classes that now people would feel more comfortable sitting at home thinking, I could do that. And if they have a question, we always open it up. Just email us or call us. If you have a question about something, we'll guide you through. And I also think that what the online classes have done for people during this time, for example, at the Huntington, we always have a certain limit as to how many people we could have in a classroom. And we busted that limit 3 times that amount because we were able to do the online. So I think what we discovered is going forward, I think we'll always offer the in-person when we can, and then we can offer the online. So you can do either. You can come pick up the flowers and do it online at your own pace, and you can still have fun. And maybe you do it with a friend.
What you guys are doing is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think you've got a little talent there that you're not ready to accept yet. You do have the talent.
Thank you.